Let's just start with, as I said, the main kind of headline from your latest report, where you're saying that the forecast for the US and the China has been slashed. US growth is down by a whole percentage point from 7% to 6%. China is down by just 0.1%. Let's just start with the US first, Gita Gopinath, because these two countries are the major engines of global growth. Tell us a little bit about why there has been this fall and what are the concerns for the world. And as always, the request is to try and keep the language as simple as possible. We don't want to get too technical for our news audience.
Hi, Srinivasan. As always, a pleasure to join you. So for the global economy as a whole, we have a very slight downgrade of minus 0.1 percentage point. Now, that is driven by some more substantial downgrades. For the US, we have, like you said, a percentage point downgrade. The main factors driving that are we saw what we saw in July and August in the US in terms of the Delta variant. So you had some of the same problems that we saw back in India, earlier in India. So we have the Delta variant. Because of that risk, cut back on the momentum in terms of the recovery in consumption, people going to restaurants and meals and so on. So we saw consumption flatlining in the US. And you also have supply disruptions that continue because of shortages of chips and therefore in terms of purchases of cars and so on. So those were the two main factors for the downgrade for the US.